he turned around to me the other day and he said, I'm really excited, Mum. I can't wait to not be alone anymore. And it almost made me cry. It did make me cry.
Oh, well, Peta, congratulations. You look beautiful. You're glowing. And I know that's probably pregnancy, but also your Peta Jane line, right?
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I think it's a little bit of both. That's kind of the beauty with this. I mean, my line is just, I have been wearing it throughout my pregnancy. It has been adding that extra bit of glow. So that's been really helpful on the days where I feel a little bit dull and a little bit lethargic. So yeah, no, it's been good.
Good. Tell me all about the new products that you're launching.
So it's very exciting. Right now, we're actually sold out of all of our regular products. That's really the only thing that we've had trouble with, like keeping them in stock, but we'll be back in a couple of weeks. But we have a new gradual tanning line coming out, and it's really exciting. It's going to be for the person that doesn't, want to put on like a full-on mousse on their body that will give them instant color. It's going to be like a gradual color over time, and it's going to be just like a moisturizer. We have a tan extender, which can go on top of your regular tan to extend it even further. And then also a gradual face tan, which is like a moisturizer to put on. So yeah.
I can't wait. I got the samples and I've been like obsessed with it. I love it. The products are so good. I love them so much. What do you think sets this line apart from like other tanning products and things like that?
The main feedback that we genuinely get is the fact that it smells good, right? Number one, you don't go out smelling like you're coming out of a tanning booth. Number two, the color, it never goes orange. You get that bronzy, Turks and Caicos glow, for a week. And also number three, these are the 3 points that sets us apart. You dry in minutes. You're not walking around the house for 20 minutes to an hour. You're still tacky. No, I can literally put it on my arm right now, put my sleeve down, and it's all good to go. So those are the 3 things that kind of set us apart.
No, definitely. I love that you don't feel sticky afterwards. And it's great. Yeah. It's fantastic. What's your favorite product from the line? I love them all for different reasons. I have them all. I have them all here for you. But we have the 3 colors of mousse. I love the dark because I have just grown up. I'm like tan obsessed. But I also love our tanning mist because it's the perfect thing to mist on your face or to touch up your body areas. If you want darker legs for the evening, you can just whack a bit of the mist on and you're good to go. So I don't know, it's really hard to choose, but maybe the mist because it's just so refreshing and glowy. I love it. Yeah, and it's perfect to use during pregnancy as well, right? Because I know some women are always like, I don't know what to put on my skin and things like that. But this is totally great for pregnancy use.
Listen, I always say check with your doctor first because everybody's different. Everyone's skin type is different. Everybody's, hormonal system is very different with balancing things. For me, it's been great. There's a ton of pregnant women that use it. So yeah, that's what I genuinely say. Just always check first.
Definitely. Any plans for more products in the future that you're thinking about so far?
Yes, we have so much coming up. I swear. We've got a bronzing line. We've got a shimmer line that we want to do. We want to go into a bit of makeup as well. So like bronzes and stuff like that for the face. So there's a lot, even like a shower gel is going to be coming out soon. So there's a lot this year.
Definitely. This is just the beginning. I love it so much. I've been loving your dance videos with Max. I think that is so much fun. Why did you guys decide to do it? And is dance like your favorite workout to do while pregnant as well? It's not too hard because I guess my body is used to it. Obviously, I'm not doing anything super jumpy, super twisty like that, but it's definitely a great way to exercise when you're pregnant if it's low impact as well. But we've been wanting to do these honestly for years. And I mean, people have been bugging us to do them for years. And we've just been like,
it's just another thing to add to the day. But honestly, when we do them, it brings us so much joy. And when Shy pops in, and we don't even make him pop in, he's usually just on the couch, either doing his homework or watching a bit of TV, and he gets excited too. And that's when his little performer comes out and he jumps over the couch and jumps into the camera. So, you know, it's just really fun for us, and we're having a good time.
Definitely. I love it. He's got some moves too. I mean, not surprising. I mean, look at his parents, but I love it.
Yeah.
So cute. I mean, what's the biggest difference this time around pregnancy-wise in your body? Like, what feels like the biggest difference to you?
I definitely felt like I popped far quicker than I did the first time. I don't know what happens if your body just knows what it's doing the second time and it just extends out. But yeah, and I feel like my skin is a little, I never got itchy before on my belly. But and now I'm feeling itchy like twice a day, and I have pots around the room. Like wherever I am, I grab a scoop of something and rub it on, you know. But yeah, I think that's really, and just being a little bit, okay, two things. Sometimes I wake up and I forget I'm pregnant, in the sense that, like, get up, go do the day, you know, you got lunches to make, bags to pack, off to school, and I just forget. It's like before I was sitting down, I was drinking my coffee for 2 hours, you know, wondering what, you know, scrolling, buying clothes, you know, like there is just none of that anymore, and it's awesome, and it's actually, it makes it go faster.
I totally agree.
Don't you agree? It's just like, oh, holy crap, I'm 25 weeks. Like, this is insane. Anyway, yeah. So that's kind of the differences.
No, totally. I remember like going through the app, like your baby's the size of an avocado this week. And then like the second time around, I'm like, I don't think I've looked at this in like 3 weeks. I'm like, I
don't even know what's going on, really. I know I'm going to give birth in June sometime. So
that is so exciting. And obviously the road to baby wasn't the easiest, but what was that moment finding out that you were expecting after everything that you went through?
It was it was different. It wasn't like I was jumping up out of the bathroom like, oh my God, I can't wait to. It was almost like I was scared. It was a positive, scary moment for me because it wasn't something that I was sure of. It wasn't something that I knew that would last. So I definitely wanted to just sort of hide my emotions a little bit and just kind of put a protective shield around myself to not let myself get too excited before this eventuated into something real. So yeah, it was a different moment, but I held back for, was it 3 days before I told Max? Just because I wanted to see what happened. Yeah. And it's been a scary road because honestly, every time I would use the restroom, I don't know if that's TMI, but I would panic. I would have like a sort of panic would set in, like this could be the last time you feel this way or feel this good, you know? So it was different until I kind of hit maybe like the 14, 15 week mark where I was like, oh, okay. Everyone told me to freaking relax. Like everybody, the doctors, everyone just like, please just think positive thoughts. And, you know, I've been doing that ever since. So.
Yeah, no, I would imagine that it's like you want to be excited, but you're also hesitant and you don't want to, you're taking it day by day, which I think
day by day. Yeah.
Shy must be so excited to be a big brother though.
Oh my gosh. If I tell you how many times he's asked when it will pop out, he thinks it will shoot out of my belly button, which is really cute. And I won't obviously go into details with him, but he is just, he turned around to me the other day and he said, I'm really, really excited, Mum. I can't wait to not be alone anymore. And it almost made me cry. It did make me cry. I welled up and I like turned my head away, but it's like, I think he's been around so many kids with siblings for 6 years now. And it's been, I think he really feels like he needs this in his life too. So I'm so happy for him.
And it's so nice that like he's 6 years old, he can help out so much, which is great.
Totally. And he's, so far on board. I don't know what he's going to be like when the baby comes back home, but I think he said he's willing to dress the baby up. He's willing to completely bath the baby. So I am, really super stoked that he's so happy.
That's awesome. Do you guys have, obviously, I know you're not going to tell me anything like this, but do you have names picked out? Do you know the gender? Are you guys going to keep that under wraps?
We know the gender. I couldn't wait for that. I need to design a nursery.
Right?
Yeah. So I don't know how people keep that stuff a secret for themselves, but honestly, we have one name that we don't even know if that's going to be it. We really don't. It was like a spur of the moment thing that we found online, and I don't know. I honestly don't know if that's going to be the name. So yeah, we've got a lot of digging to do still through Google.
Yeah, I know. It's so hard. It really is. It really is.
It is.
What advice do you have for women that went through a failed IVF and, obviously trying to get yourself back into that mindset where you may want to try again? What advice do you have for them?
Gosh, it's hard because everyone's road is so different. But for me, what worked for me is the final let go of thinking that having a second child would make my life better and would complete us. I had to sit in the fact that if this was it for us, then I just had to be okay with knowing that that could be what it is for our family. And once I finally sat in it, let it go, send it off to the universe, whatever you want to say, it was literally within the next 3 weeks, I would say, that I got pregnant naturally. So I would say, don't stop trying. I never had the point of like, oh, I'm done. I can't be bothered. Oh, this is never, I never had that moment. I was always hopeful. And I think that is good that you are hopeful. I don't think it's bad to keep wanting something that you really want, but I think you just have to be okay with if you don't get it, you have to be able to move on from it, So
yeah. I mean, what was your mindset after that happened? I mean, I can't even imagine what that does to your confidence. And like, I mean, I know when I went through like infertility and things like that, you're just like, why isn't this working for me? You see so many other people going through it, but it's like, why isn't it working for me? And you really doubt yourself. I mean, did you kind of feel that as well?
Yeah, I just really thought that was going to work for us, the IVF. I really did. I felt good leading up to it. All the levels were amazing. The implantation worked. And I just didn't understand how it could just leave your body, and that's me not being a scientist and a doctor, not knowing how it happens. And it was just a moment of like, well, shit, why me type of thing. It was more like, when is my time going to come? Mm-hmm. So many people around me were, and I was so happy for them. And luckily, like, God forbid I would be jealous of my, best friends that were pregnant, and Jenna at the time, I wasn't. I was so happy for everybody. I just wanted it to be me too, So I think, once you kind of brush yourself off, get back into daily life, get back into your job. I went straight back to Dancing with the Stars. So it really helped.
No, I'm sure. And then like you kept the secret while you're dancing. I can't imagine that.
It was really hard actually, because I also didn't know how it was going to be. Mm-hmm. So I was trying to be super careful. I didn't want to, do any crazy lifts in case someone dropped me or like anything that would go wrong that would put this in jeopardy one more time. But yeah, no, it was great. I told, Dina Katz, the casting director, and Conrad Green. So it was fun for everybody to keep the secret for me.
Definitely. Do you think you'll be back on the dance floor in the future?
I would love to be if they want me. I'm here. I'm willing. I'll give birth and jump back in within the 7 weeks that I did with Shy. I went back with Nick Vial that season, and I would gladly do it again.
Definitely. A lot of people have been wanting maybe Max to fill in that judge role from Len. Would he ever do it, you think? Would you ever encourage him to do it?
Of course. Yeah. He would love to do that. I think, I don't know. I think that's his next step. I think that he's born to do that stuff. he loves to talk, you know, Max. He will talk your ear off. He will give you advice. He will like lecture you. That's the type of guy he is. He's got so much passion behind what he says. And I think that's, you know, the perfect spot for him, but we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. How are Val and Jenna adjusting to life? Baby Rome is just the cutest.
He is such a doll. Oh my gosh. I need to go and see him again. I haven't seen him for a couple of weeks, but he is so cute. They're doing so well. I'm so proud of them. You know, they're both doting parents. They're just so in love with him. And he's so cute and chubby right now.
And I mean, it's going to be so fun. Like your baby and Rome are going to be right around the same age and growing up together. That's going to be so great.
It's going to be great. And we spoke about that the other day, actually. This is what we've always wanted. This is what, you know, the boys wanted. It's just such a special time for everybody to think. And there's new babies everywhere. I mean, you know, Daniella, Whitney, Lindsay. So everyone combined. Oh, and Chyna has an 8-month-old.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's really great.
The future Dancing with the Stars competitive, the pros, right?
Totally.
What did you know, holding the baby Rome for the first time? What did it make you so excited about the newborn stage all over again?
Just new life, new purpose. You know, new joy, new. Another child to care for and another soul. Like I want to see who this baby is when it comes out. You know, that's what I'm so intrigued about. And, you know, my dad passed away and I truly believe that he has something to do with this child. And, you know, I feel it and I just cannot wait to meet this kid.
Well, I cannot wait to see with this baby, and I wish you nothing but health and happiness for the rest of your pregnancy. Congratulations with everything with Peta Jane, everything you have going on. And
thank you so much.
I really am.
Thank you, babe.
For more news, content, and exclusive interviews, make sure to hit the sub, like, and bell button down below, and visit usmagazine.com.